Johnny Depp, Freddy's First Nightmare.
Yes. Yes.
Johnny Depp's in the bed, watching whatever he's watching, and he gets pulled into the bed.
Yes.
And then 36 million gallons of blood shoot 36 trillion gallons, 36 solar masses worth of blood shoot onto the ceiling for 45,000 hours.
I mean, I loved horror back then, but I stopped watching it because everything became almost like monotonous. It was just like repeatable. You think so? You don't think so?
Because I'd say horror is probably my preliminary movie film. Because once you get into the other psychotic nations around the world, there's unlimited psychosis.
Oh, you're talking like Korea has
Japan,
Italian. Parasite. What's up? It's on the Couch podcast. Big brother King M's, Jay the Prez over here, and Chris over here. We here with it. We gonna get to some little subjects. What you think? Little topics? What you thinking, Mel? What you think,
I'm saying notable film scenes ingrained in your memory for life. Telling stories about it for 20 years.
Yes.
Do you remember when?
Opening doors. Like, here's Johnny.
Do you remember this?
Something forever.
Forever. Telling your kids. I remember when I was a kid and I couldn't sleep.
Oh, no, yeah, that's a fact.
Because of Pet Sematary 2. Never forget.
Yo, that's a fact though. I remember that's a fact.
No sleep.
Yeah.
No sleep.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Stressed.
Yeah, that was
That's a fact. Because I actually remember that. That's a fact.
It's a fact. It's no cap. RP takeoff. No cap. No sleep. Forever.
Yeah.
I don't remember why I was scared anymore.
No, yeah, you don't even remember.
Watching now, I was like, what scene was I scared of?
Sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could not sleep for a season.
Yeah. I mean, you had Omen around that time. It was hitting off. But notable scenes for horror for me, I immediately go to Jason X. I'm not Jason X. Jason Takes Manhattan or something like that.
Yeah, just Takes Manhattan.
Something like that. And that one scene, it just, I as soon as I think of horror or I think of that, it's a homeboy getting his head knocked off. Like, finish him, like Mortal Kombat. After he just wasted like 77 hours of energy.
Oh, okay.
That shit had me. I was crying, laughing, and you're not supposed to. It's supposed to be horror.
But that's a different type of horror movie.
Yeah.
It's like what was it Halloween Kills? When it was just like an exhibition of how to kill all the townspeople.
Oh yeah. Tony, when they had him in the circle, I was like, how do y'all not win this?
That was a notable scene.
There was 20 people.
All right, they finally gonna
62 to 1.
Yeah,
they about to line Michael up. Michael was like, "Not today, Satan."
My man, he's the top 5 Michael. I know that for damn sure. Man.
Jordan, Jackson, Myers.
Exactly.
He was like, "I'm outside." He lined them up.
Outside.
That was the most insane thing. Y'all just brought weapons to get yourselves killed.
Just get smoked.
Literally, with it.
He's like, "Let me take this."
He's like, yo, this is a
Put it
good
in
one.
that guy.
Pickaxe, perfect. I don't know why you had this pickaxe. You're dumb. It's
Nuts.
mine.
Oh boy! But for the uninitiated, the Jason Takes Manhattan scene you talk about when they were running, the black guy and the white girl was running through the back alley part, and the black guy was like, "Yo, I'm about to square up with this undead monster because I'm him, I guess." So he lines him with like a cool bunch of like some Pacquiao level flurries.
Yeah, he did.
He was giving him work, but then I remember this is Jason Voorhees. He's like 450 pounds of solid zombie on steroids.
Exactly.
So he gave him all he had. Like he died peacefully because he had nothing left to give. That was it. There's no regrets. Like, I didn't.
He's like, give me your best shot. He gave him a killer instinct combo.
It was a 77 hit combo.
It was like, if you remember the film we got seen where they had that old lady fighting Mike Tyson?
Yeah.
And she was like, yo, do your best. He was like, yo, she won't go down. And he just passed out. He's dead.
He did. He got to obliterate Auntie. Grandma was like, nope. No, Sonny. It's not her.
This is not a human. Why?
Nah, he fully
You don't
sent my
square
man.
up with a supernatural.
He sent him out of here.
They fighting him like he's literally
like he's a kid from the
Chucky
camp.
or something like
Nah,
that.
Nah,
he's not even.
that.
I don't know. What
That's
else?
good. That's a good joint.
What come to mind? For you, what comes to mind?
I'm gonna go in the bag. Are we gonna start award winning fresh? I'm gonna go Hereditary, When
Okay.
and not even it was. I got a couple. Hereditary because it's a great movie. If you haven't seen Hereditary, you probably should watch it. If you're a person that's doesn't deal with psychological horror or thrillers that have deep, brooding topics and undertones, this might not be the one for you. This is not Jason X.
Yeah.
This is gonna make you lose some sleep and go to church. So the first scene is when the daughter, when he's driving the daughter home from the party that he took her to, and she has an allergic reaction to whatever she drank there or ate.
Yeah.
She rolls the window down to get some air. She puts her head out the window like a puppy on a summer day. When she sits back down, there was no head on her. I was like, I don't know if he knows, but my sister had a head when we left the house. So that was super traumatizing.
Yeah.
Because it was like the movie got like 12 characters, so you lose one. That's half the characters. The daughter was very important, and she was gone, and then he was broken for the rest of the movie.
I've never even seen that.
He was ruined. He was ruined after that. So that
was
that one sticks out. And then the one when after the shenanigans started, and the mom was on this. This is all spoil. First of all, we should start with the spoilers alert. This is going to be an entire video of spoilers. But you had 25 years to watch some of these movies. Yes,
you're going to be spoiled.
Yes, spoiler alert.
Yeah.
When the possessions and things started in Hereditary, same movie, and mom was activated. She hit the button on her back, the red button, and activation, extinction level event, kill my family. So I'm not going to go too crazy into that one because I think you should go see it. If you didn't see it, I'm not getting paid by that group in that movie. I do not know any of those people. The movie is amazing. And when she got activated, the movie went to the next level. That's one off rip that stood out for me.
That the activation from that reminds me of the movie that came out recently. Was that Evil Dead Rises?
Oof.
Oh, yes.
Once it started, it was like, I guess everybody's just gonna die.
Yeah, they just put
the big lever at the power plant.
Yes.
That movie
we're gonna take
insane.
it there.
It was.
That hallway scene.
That was crazy.
That was the same thing.
Yeah, that was,
man, pause.
Yeah,
But yo, bro,
hallway scene
that
was
scene was
insane.
fire. I couldn't agree with you more.
Yeah.
And they sitting inside like, bro,
Yeah, not.
Out of his
She just murked an 8-year-old boy.
I was like, yo,
He has an earth science book in his book bag. He's gone. She put him on a T-shirt. Someone's mom put him on a T-shirt. There was 8 characters in that movie. There was less characters in Evil Dead Rises than it was in Hereditary.
It was.
Yep. And
Literally.
more than half of those characters died in one hallway.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's a literal alliteration. One hallway. 8 bodies.
Like, that was insane. Homie thought he had her with the shot.
He did. I thought he gave us some quality work.
I thought he did. I actually
gave some quality work.
Yeah, no. She was down for a little bit.
Yeah, I thought he had
But I
her,
think
bro.
she had to remind herself, wait, I'm a demon.
I was activated by Satan.
I'm not a regular.
It's not, ain't no sea salt pellets in here or nothing. No silver, nothing. No holy water, nothing.
Agree.
But he got her. That buckshot center.
Yeah, no,
It pushed her back. It gave her some time to think.
Yeah, to think about what you did.
She was like, oh, okay, I got it. I got to take these guys' arms off. And then she proceeded to
Yeah, but he forgot.
brutally murderalize everybody.
Because he thought he just bodied her. He's like, sir, I don't know if he watching the same movie I'm watching, but she was fully activated. Like she was max Super Saiyan level possession, demonic overtaking. She was gone.
I think the only other movie I immediately come to mind is The Fourth Kind.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
fourth kind was rough. Yeah, but yeah.
But
I got a bunch.
It was a one scene.
What scene?
It was the one when he was. It was the one where he was. Oh, y'all can't see.
We're gonna be glancing off camera. Just
Oh man, it was a scene where dude was because they do. If you haven't seen the fourth kind, they were. It's split in some of the scenes. It's actual footage. Who knows? And it's based in Alaska. If you've never seen the movie, actual footage of the interviews of this woman, the interviews of what she was doing with the people that were. How would you even say it? Huh?
Abductees.
Abductees. There we go. And she. Okay. So the dude was on. Fast forward. Dude was on a couch and he just started lifting up off the floor on the interview side, which was actually crazier than the actual reenactment. Yeah. Like it was absolutely. I was like, this
Along
is
with the fact that the everything was going fuzzy.
Everything, yes.
So
it definitely for me that was one of the.
That scene was that scene was.
It stood out for me.
Yeah, it stood out. Yeah, because it was like, I don't know what to make of this.
Yeah,
it's one of those. It's just like I don't know what to do with this right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it was not like a scary movie in the traditional sense.
Mm-hmm.
So like anything that happened, you were just like, Yeah, that's like the perfect Metal Gear Solid exclamation point. Like, I don't know why this is weird. Like when the owl popped up.
Yeah, like
it was like, what's going on here?
Should I be worried?
Like, am I worried about this bird?
Yeah, that's a fact.
I think.
Yeah, it's just a weird.
Mm-hmm.
It was an odd movie.
And
I don't know if you can even watch it anywhere anymore.
I don't know where. Yeah, I don't know.
Because I think it's like it's a Canadian movie, so I don't think it's.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that. Mila Djokovic. She's cool. I always liked her.
Yeah.
That was.
What else? Yeah.
Got a bunch. You got the I'll go Omen 3, the best scene in the movie.
Okay.
And then the hospital with the long hallway scene, where they got the going from room to room from.
Yeah.
New cinema. That's where it came from. Omen 3. If you guys didn't know that.
Yep.
And then no, it was in I think it was a monastery. The nun was going to check through the rooms. And then an entity would come behind her too, like 13 seconds after.
Yep.
And then they did that for like 30 seconds. And then they finally came through the same door. And then the thing had like some shears. Next scene was a head missing on a statue. Because I'm assuming they took Shorty out.
Yeah.
You just don't forget that. Because it was super suspenseful and a horror thriller. And the fact that it bred so many... That's where those scenes came from.
Yes.
You have to see its children all the time in modern day cinema.
Yep.
So that one stays in the forefront of my mind all the time.
Yes.
That is.
That's
it's like Exorcist.
Yeah.
Original Exorcist scene where she's like the scary girl.
Mm-hmm.
Every movie.
Yes.
It's just certain faux pas you got to hit because like the originals did it and did it so well that it's impossible to avoid now.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the vomiting.
The coming in the room with the frost.
Yes.
When he walks into the room, it's like more settled. He came in the room, they're like, is it real? He's like, it's 3 degrees in here, bro.
Yeah.
Summertime. He's like, oh, then he's like, okay. I think she might be one of them ones.
What's your man that you said the old guy? You said he was like the father of what's the guy's name that voiced Thriller?
Oh, Vincent Price?
Vincent Price. Yeah. Like that he does embody it. I mean, you have the Alfred Hitchcocks, Stephen King's.
Yeah, both those guys.
Stephen King's got it.
What's
classics.
Yeah, M. Night Shyamalan had like 1 or 2 movies that I could actually say
that was like
were good.
Yeah, redeemable.
M. Night. If you know M. Night, my joint would be Signs with the cups.
Yes.
With the water. The cups in the water.
Yes.
And it's like, this little girl been doing this for 35 years and now it matters because there's no way he did that. There's no way. That don't make no sense.
Yeah.
It wasn't even scary.
No, it wasn't scary.
That came together like that.
Yeah.
This thing that they thought was a random occurrence.
Yes.
I don't know. It's like subliminal programming to save her family in the future.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Or the when they in Haunting in Connecticut.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They made it into the basement and found the jars of like face parts.
Oh yeah.
And it was like,
what? Man.
Yeah, that was nuts.
And it was like, no, this was the doctor's house. Why does he have eyelids?
Yeah.
What are you
That's still on
talking
Netflix,
about?
by the way.
What doctor is this?
Dead.
That's rough. It's still on Netflix if anybody wants to see it.
Yeah,
I'm not getting paid by them either.
Fantastic.
Like, go check it out. So.
There was a part 2. You can skip part 2.
Yeah, pretty made it.
Yeah, I mean, there's not that many notable scenes from me for horror that just pop out to me.
I have unlimited.
So give me something else, man.
Johnny Depp, Freddy's First Nightmare.
Yes, yes.
Johnny Depp's in the bed, watching whatever he's watching, and he gets pulled into the bed.
Yes.
And then 36 million gallons of blood shoot 36 trillion gallons, 36 solar masses worth of blood shoot onto the ceiling for 45,000 hours. And that was probably the first one of the earlier and one of the notable deaths because he was a main character. He was Johnny Depp. Yeah. He's Johnny Depp.
He's Johnny Depp.
Yeah. At the time, he wasn't Johnny
he wasn't
Depp,
super
Johnny
big,
Depp.
but There was 65 trillion gallons of blood from
Yeah,
one
yeah.
human body
Yeah.
on the ceiling.
Yeah, and that's another thing that gets repeated.
Yeah.
The insane use of blood in the scary movies, to where it's like, this is insane.
As
Yeah.
beyond gore at this point.
Yeah.
And that was back then.
And
That was in the 80s.
Yeah. But that like, I feel like back then that added something
Oh yeah.
So, yeah.
to the movie.
Right.
Mhm.
I
Whereas
agree.
Now it's just like blood to be blood.
Literally.
Yeah, I mean, Evil Dead Rising. That was one of the most gory movies I've seen in the last maybe like 4 years, 5 years.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
But it wasn't like Saw unnecessary
Right.
gore.
Excuse me.
Like,
Yes.
Evil Dead Rises, it was like, I'm doing this. The gore is from you being eliminated.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's not like I'm
Yes.
sitting there chopping you up for an hour and a half.
Yes.
17 gallons of blood on the floor. You should have been dead an hour ago.
Yes.
I agree with that.
So it's
Fully
like
dead.
Evil Dead Rises is like, you get your arms thrown out. It's gonna be a couple gallons of
A
blood.
little messy.
It's gonna be some
Well,
blood.
It's gonna be a little messy.
Yeah.
I mean-
yeah.
I mean, you have any other scenes? I mean, for me personally,
I have unlimited scenes.
I mean, I loved horror back then, but
Yeah.
I stopped
Yeah.
watching it because everything became almost like monotonous. It was just like repeatable. You think so? You don't think so?
Because I'd say horror is probably my preliminary movie feel. Because once you get into the other psychotic nations around the world, there's unlimited psychosis.
Oh, you're talking like
nuts.
Yeah.
Korea has
Japan,
yeah,
Italian,
Parasite and
Spanish,
yeah,
like all those movies you watch, or friggin' like you got
Japan?
notable
You
scenes.
said
The
Japan.
Ring,
yeah,
the Ring. When you
Yeah.
open that closet
Yeah.
and you see Shorty grayed out,
yeah.
like
Yeah,
great
yeah,
gargoyle,
yeah.
twisted. She was like an onion skin, like
Yeah.
an onion feeling.
I mean,
And
the
that
notable
was-
scene in that movie was the walking.
Yeah.
you think
through
that
the-
would be the TV will be a bit higher than when they first found the girl in the closet?
Yes.
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah, because they recreate that a lot more.
Mm.
They put that
in the same
they
movie,
put
yeah,
that-
or
that
another the
walk-
second both movies.
Or when she first came out the screen,
Yeah,
or the
when she first came on the screen, that had to been the first time that was ever done. Besides not Juno, what was it called?
Grudge, Juon.
Juon.
Yeah, the Grudge.
That-
'Cause the Grudge is older than
Yeah.
right.
the Ring. Yeah,
That had to be the first time I think I've ever seen something like that.
yeah. Because
Yeah.
there's crazy Japanese people. You guys are nuts. Love their movies.
Yeah, that is definitely I'd say that's the biggest scene there.
Yeah, I would
But
say.
but the two of those are
Yeah,
those are brain.
That was a
dead.
great. You are absolutely correct.
Yeah.
The cat, the meowing boy from the Grudge.
Oh,
When you first see him, he come out.
yeah.
Yes.
Meow. And you're like, what the is going on? Like, why is he meowing? This light cream. He looked like he died 16 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he
yeah.
pops up behind your pillow on your bed and just says meow.
Yeah, that shit.
And that's the
That's
last thing
the-
you see.
Yeah.
That shit crazy.
Your
I ain't gonna
life?
lie to you.
That's in the lines of, I don't know what's happening, but this
is-
can't possibly be good.
There's no way this is a good thing. There's no way this is a
Yeah,
good
it's
omen.
not. This can't be a good thing at all.
He
Nah,
was like
I
in
agree.
briefs running around,
Yeah, it was
hanging
wild.
from the
Yeah.
ceiling, like wet.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you.
It was nuts.
That movie was it did well because we didn't, as far as American movies, Hollywood, we've never seen anything like that.
That's crazy.
And we think we
Yes.
mastered
Little
horror.
do we know.
Like that was
Yeah.
crazy.
We don't even have the best zombie movies.
No.
Who you
Train
think
to
has?
Busan
Train to
is-
Busan.
Oh
Train to
yeah, yes,
is insane.
Train to Busan
yes,
is-
I
yes.
mean,
That's-
I don't,
if you
super
haven't
duper
seen
nuts.
it, definitely
Yeah,
watch
go-
that. Yeah, definitely have to have watched it.
It's Korean.
Korean. Yep.
Mhm.
So there's gonna be subtitles.
Get over it.
Yeah. Grow up.
Get over
Yeah,
it, please.
deal with it.
Grow up.
The movie is incredible.
Yeah, with stuff like that, I could do that all
Yeah.
day. When it comes down to horror, without a doubt. If it's something other than that, if it's like I'm not watching, cause like I'm not watching like comedy or anything like that with subtitles or nothing like that. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, but horror,
Yeah,
it
that-
brings a
yeah.
different. For me, it brings a different level
Because
of.
you have to be deeper into it.
You have to be deeper into it, right?
But-
And you do, and it's still gonna translate if you don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's
But on the zombie front, that just reminded me. 28 days later.
which
when
part?
chase when they got the
From the
car and they
barn?
were in the
It's like
in the tunnel.
a junkyard.
No,
And
in
they
the tunnel when it was running
when
to
they're
the
in the
end.
tunnel.
Oh,
and
yeah.
the zombie was just like. It was like, yo, what you doing? Like 70.
Yeah,
Like,
yo,
20
those
days later,
zombies
it's
were
rough.
different.
Those were the best zombies.
They were
20 days
rage
later-
monsters.
28 days later, zombies is the best zombies.
Yes,
the-
by far.
Besides, like the hive mind zombies that was in World
World
War
Wars?
Z.
Yeah, World War Z. Yeah,
That was nuts.
Besides that, but that was just like a billion zombies versus
Yes.
18 super soldiers.
yeah,
them
basically.
28 days later.
Those
That
20
tunnel, the running from
they
the
was
barn,
jumping
when they
in
left
the
the
air
dude.
like they was wilding.
The scene where the scene where they were in the junkyard and he had was it that part where he had to drip the
That's
Yeah.
later. That's what the
That's-
bird,
yeah.
when the raven.
Yeah, that's the Raven.
And he's like,
Where you saw where he looked up and the bird was the
Yeah.
birds were there,
yeah.
and he looked up and then the blood dropped from
Yes.
the fireball into his eye.
It was like 8-second transformation.
Yeah,
And that was
that
nuts.
that is
was
one of those
nuts.
scenes
Yes.
yeah. That's
for me.
Definitely.
Especially in terms of zombie.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's that was. 28 Days Later is a super classic.
That was super.
If you haven't seen it, you got it. That
Yeah.
it's blasphemy. I don't know.
Yeah, if you haven't seen that and you like horror, even thriller, I don't care what you like, but like if you don't just like comedy
a good
and
movie.
romance movies or rom-coms, please.
Yeah, you got
28 days and 28 weeks later.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Those are just.
I mean, 28 weeks was
It was all right. 28 days for sure. Though.
28 days, yeah. It changed the game
That-
for me at least.
Yeah, for sure. That's a whole fact.
So I mean,
I mean that's you get World War Z because 28 Days Later was so
Yeah.
good.
It's so
yes.
successful.
Yeah.
They got a limited joints. You got 30 Days a Night. When,
Oh,
when
which
the,
one with the
when
Jo-
the Lord
Josh Hartnett?
vampire
Yes.
went to the house and was talking to the old woman and was dragging the record with his claws while his murder flock was decimating the town.
Yes.
And he's saying, and what I remember what he was saying, but it was just disgusting. It was just cryptic. And he would just drag his long claw on the record while she's playing music.
Yeah,
And just distorted the song, showing the distortion. Now they just ruined these people's their lives in one day. And then you realize the sun isn't coming up until January. That's when all just hope just drained from your
Yeah.
body. From that scene on, it was just downhill from there.
Yeah.
Like when they got to the town, they took all their stuff, and when he finally
That's
pulled
true.
up,
That
it
is
was
true, yeah.
over.
Yeah, it was
You realize
bad.
that this is just not tonight.
Yeah.
The sun's not coming up.
Nope.
And that's what he told them. And I was like, oh snap.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't talk about that
This is
movie.
down bad. Yeah.
That movie had very good moments, but like for me, I actually was a huge fan of that movie.
I love that movie.
And it's like a B level movie. I mean,
like-
Josh Hartnett was the
It's like Gears of War level of dread. It's like
yeah,
it's completely hopeless. Like, what are you gonna do?
yeah,
It's a
yeah,
vampire movie in Alaska in the winter.
yeah.
What are you gonna do? Unless you're Blade, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Yeah, that's
There's no
facts.
sun. It's not coming, bro.
Yeah, that's
Your ride is not
Speaking
coming.
of Blade, we gotta go to
Blade
Blade 1 intro scene.
Yes. Was that?
I
is
mean,
that
even though that's not horror, that's a comic book movie.
okay.
But that's still one of the greatest. It's gotta be
Easily.
top 5 scenes ever.
Easily.
This is the
Yes.
best 5 minutes to ever happen in the beginning.
I think so. I
Easily,
actually think
like
the best opening
That's the best
for a movie
I can't
trying
think
in the
of a
last
better-
30 years.
I can't think of a better
Comparable opening scenes. The
Oh,
going to
Joker.
a tangent.
Oh, Batman.
The bank heist.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Talking about Batman.
Yeah.
yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah,
that
Dark
was one of
Knight.
the best
Dark Knight
5
Rises
minutes.
right after with the plane.
Yeah. I think
Exactly.
I think
Good segue.
2 minute.
2-minute break. We get back with it.